We are live. Can everyone hear us and see us? This is the test. There's like a lag. Let's see here. All right. Hey, Laura, how you doing?
Hi, what's going on?
Pay attention. We're doing a thing.
Well, I was waiting for us to go live.
What's with your name?
What? What do you mean?
Why does it say Melanie Stunt Double?
Well, I figured we're going to talk about the movie, so I should be here representing Mel, no? I mean, we're practically twins.
Are you?
We both are luxurious brunettes. We're both Italian.
Okay.
Our cheeks were both kissed by angel dimples.
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, we're both 10s walking around in a world full of 5s.
Well, you do have that hair like a mare.
With a Hollywood stylist, right?
Yeah, but we don't need a stunt double because we have the Melanie Scrofano with us tonight.
Shut the front door.
I'm going to shut the front door and actually I'm going to open the front door and you'll see.
Oh, ciao, come stai?
Bene, grazie, come stai?
Are you going to do this the whole time? Because I don't understand a word you're saying.
Yes, we're going to talk in Italian and then
it doesn't say Melanie's stunt double. It says Melaine.
Oh, it says Melaine, your alter ego.
We thought we wanted to see if fans caught on to that.
I caught on right away.
Yeah. So how you been, Mel?
I've been good. I have an ingrown toenail.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Did you name
Thank
it?
you. Pardon?
Did you name it?
Melaine.
Oh, yeah.
Melaine the Pain.
We have a third.
Shoot. Yeah.
We have a third co-host. I don't know if you can see there. There's a third co-host right there. Right there.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Think we should set up your ingrown toenail and my zit right there. They should. Yeah. They could be lovers like Amy and Frank.
Hollywood's hottest couple.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a story that writes itself.
Alrighty, Mel. Sorry,
guys,
go ahead.
I tried to name this movie so many things.
For example,
I tried to name it Tiramisu for 2.
Ooh.
I tried to name it Great Fellas.
Nice.
I tried to name it other things that I no longer remember, and nothing stuck.
Nothing, huh?
By the way, Mel, I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I found these in the store today.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think Jada got me on Jade on Twitter, got me hooked on those.
Yes. So let's get into it.
Reviews are in. Loved the show.
Yes. Right. I think that smell-o-vision should be a thing for movies like this, because I needed to really like get the sense of all of the Italian food in there.
Question.
Yes.
Can you catch COVID through smell-o-vision?
Probably
not with this new technology we've developed. No.
Fantastic.
Okay, there's a filter. That's what the Instagram filters are for. They block it.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, right?
Filter.
Yeah. So I just want to know. So the recipe book played a big part in this movie, right?
Sure did.
Yeah. What's something that you hope to, what's from your Italian side, what's something like a tradition that you hope to pass down to your kids to take with them, whether it's be a recipe or something like that you enjoy cooking with them, or that was passed down to you from your nonna or your father? Did you call your grandmother nonna? And
not until she died. I was too nervous. I don't know why. I was really shy. So I called her grandma, which is so stupid because she would have loved me to call her nonna. And then after she died, I just became flooded with guilt. I was like, my nonna, my nonna. Now that's all I say. So stupid. Anyway, we cooked together a lot. That's was our main thing. And we would always talk when we cooked because everything she made took forever. Like it was just. And so that's when we talked, and she would tell me her life stories over and over, like the same ones. And but so cooking for me is really important. In this movie, I love that food is so prominent because it's such in the Italian culture, it's such like an expression of love. Like mangia, if you don't eat, it's like you don't.
You eat when you're sad. You eat when you're happy. You eat when you're upset. You eat when Speaking of which,
so
sorry, I was just gonna say you're also not supposed to show up to someplace empty-handed. I mean, so what'd you bring us? Anything? You didn't? No, nothing.
My ingrown toenail.
Okay, that's
She's gonna stick with that bit the whole time.
okay.
Committing to it.
Sorry, continue what you were saying.
Well, so I love that question of what am I gonna try to pass down, and I hope that my kids will like cooking. I sort of taught them how to make pizza. I made Harry learn how to make panetta vodka, which is not Italian, I understand, but it's easy and it's delicious, and they both eat it.
Do you know what my penne alla vodka? Do you know what my recipe for penne alla vodka is? It's red sauce with the heavy cream, and then the measurement for the vodka is 2 glug glugs.
Okay.
Glug, glug.
2 glug glugs.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's
just spaghetti sauce with vodka and cream.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You just have to interpret some things.
Yeah. So it's like equal parts.
And pancetta.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
No,
some people don't make it with the pancetta, but yeah.
Oh, but then why make it?
Yeah. True. And I actually like it with rigatoni, not penne. That's me.
Okay. Well,
I like a bigger pizza. It's not wrong. It's it soaks up the sauce a little bit more.
No, you're right. Bigger.
And you had a question, right?
I do have a question. What is your grossest food concoction? No, that's a different story. I'll go first. Mine is graham cracker soup. So I take graham crackers, put it in a bowl. I add almond milk. It makes this gruel. It looks disgusting. Graham cracker soup.
My nonna used to make basically she would put stale white
bread and milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
So graham crackers.
So
what's your grossest you don't want anyone to see you eat that?
But apparently people think it's gross. I really like opening a can of either corn or peas.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And putting in, well played, mayonnaise.
In canned corn.
Yeah, but that's
keep it in the can and you put a glop of mayonnaise in there?
But that's how
it.
Do you drain it?
Not an animal.
Do you drain it?
No, I eat
like
it with
there's
a spoon.
there's
juice,
there's
like
corn juice.
Empty the juice.
Okay, so you drain it.
Yeah.
But you eat it right from the can.
But that's how you make creamed corn. You put mayonnaise and cheese in corn. That's creamed corn.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I know what.
No, you just buy creamed corn in a can.
No, but you could also make it if you have regular corn kernels, and then you just add mayonnaise, and on the stove you put a dollop of mayonnaise and cheese, like American cheese, and you.
I don't even warm mine up. I think
I was just going to ask if you warm it up. That was my follow-up question. Wow, my whole image of you is just blown.
Well, you can't put a can in the microwave.
No. And you have to eat it from the can. That's like the thing.
You can put a can on the hob on the stovetop.
Oh,
that's how they do it in camping.
Well, you can't eat your feelings as quickly if you.
Oh, okay, right. I mean, that's like Mexican street corn. You put mayonnaise on it, and then tahini. Oh. I guess the whole can thing is just throwing me off.
I'm just gonna ask this question.
Taste but there's something about it that you crave.
I'm just gonna ask this question because we don't need any follow-up. But Mel, do you own an air fryer?
Oh, here we go with the air fryer.
No, why?
Okay.
You don't need to.
An air fryer is the best appliance ever, but we'll talk later. We don't have you for much time. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. All right. Bring it up later. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring it back around. Are you ready? Did you want to do your game now?
Okay. Do you want to ask the pasta question? Because I think
sure.
Yeah.
We asked this of all of our guests.
Well, both of them now?
Yeah, you're our second one so far. If you were a pasta, what type of pasta noodle would you be?
There's one. Oh, it's so sad. When you roll out pasta, you make fresh pasta.
The sheet, yeah.
And then you cut out what you need, and then you have all these little bits left over.
Yeah.
I'm the little bits.
You're the bits.
Yeah. There's a name,
There's a name
that.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the ugly. It's something ugly.
It's like
ugly.
But it sounds really good in Italian.
It's not stracciatella. It's like it means like ripped clothing. It's
That's me.
Okay.
I can't think of what the name is. Does anybody know in the chat? Anybody what that pasta is called? Like it's ripped clothing. It's something. Anyway,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out on the Google.
Yeah, it probably sounds great in Italian.
So we came up with a game, Mel, and it's name that Italian food.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw up some pictures here, and you just have to see if you can name the dish. We'll start easy.
I can't already.
The first one, I'll give you a clue. It's not canned corn with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I don't know.
Let's see. Can we pull up the
Is
first
it peanut butter
image?
in a jar?
No, they're Italian foods. Let's see. Anytime. Here we go. Okay. Can you name this?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Next one.
Oh.
That looks delicious.
That looks like marshmallows and caramel.
It's like tiny donuts.
It's not.
I don't know what this is.
I want that in my mouth right now.
What is that?
These are called Stroopholi, and they're basically like mini dough balls.
Tell me there's cream in there.
There's not. It's this mini dough balls covered in honey and the nonpareil sprinkles.
I want that.
All right, talk to me.
All right. I think you'll get the next one. Let's see.
Prosciutto.
Right. Okay.
That sounds so much better when you say it.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Fuck is that? Polenta with something?
It is polenta.
Ossobuco.
Yes. Correct.
We don't eat that.
You don't eat that?
No.
This is my favorite dish. This is my death row dish right here.
It's beautiful.
I would have diarrhea for 4 days if I ate that.
Well, then maybe you won't get
killed
on death row.
Eggs. That's how I die. It's my diarrhea.
Why don't you eat this? You don't. Do you not eat? Do you not eat meat? Or
I eat. No, I think it's I think this is maybe not, because in Sicily it's just a lot of fish and like chicken and rabbit.
Right.
And like small.
Yeah, we should have put a disclaimer for the vegetarians and vegans out there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if you can get the next one.
Torrone?
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, pistachios with
if we could skip to 8 instead of the next one.
Was that gooey duck? Are those clams?
No.
No, this is definitely like that.
The pastry, yeah.
It looks like an alien. It's a pastry. I don't know what it is, but it looks like that alien in the movie The Thing.
They're called sfogliatelle.
Okay.
They're good.
I'm out. Yeah, I don't know these.
You're out.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Ooh, that looks good.
Is that a carbonara?
That is a carbonara. Very good.
Yeah, we also don't eat that either. We don't eat creams really. We eat like red sauces. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. Here we go.
Is that like a parm?
Yeah, that's a half a wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the thing.
That
tomatoes and cheese.
Sure.
Yeah. I didn't know it had.
Does it have a name?
It's a caprese salad.
Oh. Yeah.
You'll get the next few. These are a couple of easy ones.
Tiramisu.
Yeah. And then we got
lasagna.
Yeah. This one you'll definitely get.
Oh. What is the name of this?
You don't know what this is?
It's a Nutella on a waffle.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Let's go to 7 and see if she gets 7.
Oh, affogato.
That's right. And now the final one. Let's see. After eating all of this food, let's see if you get this last one.
I have diarrhea already. It's just his larva. I don't know what this is.
No, this is
like styrofoam.
This is called brioski. It's like the antacid that you put in water to like after you eat.
Okay, So we shot in an Italian, like a little negozio in Vancouver, a little Italian store. They had these, and I was like, is this drugs? Like, I was like, ooh, we're selling drugs. Okay, I didn't know that.
That's
so like an Alka-Seltzer?
It's like an Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think you got like 13 out of 15, Mel. So the prize for that is obviously a hug from me at the next con.
Okay. Is that going to be allowed?
I don't know.
I'll wear, if we both wear like garbage bags maybe, and like be protective, because we all know rule number 1 is triple check the birth control.
Nice. I feel like somebody wore a condom.
To a con?
Nancy.
Yeah. Is there a chat going on?
There is a chat going on. Do you want to see the chat?
Yeah.
We have some questions for you. Hang on. We'll get to some questions.
No. Okay,
go ahead.
Do the questions. I don't have to see it.
What so now in the show that both characters a little stubborn. What is something?
It's almost like Italians are stubborn.
It's weird.
Never heard of it.
What is something that you're very stubborn about?
Or have been stubborn
all your dirty laundry right here.
Or have been stubborn about, like, your hard, like, no hard pass on this, like no leeway.
Wow. I don't know, but I will say you're both drinking a lot of, good for you. Stay hydrated.
This is iced tea.
Oh, okay. I don't apologize well. So that's in the sense of, like, I guess I find that stubborn. Like, I'm like, no, you can apologize to me. I don't apologize very well.
Okay. I could see that being a stubborn trait.
What about you, Anne? What are you stubborn about?
I kind of like things my way. I'll eventually try another way, but I'm like, if it's not broke, why do we need to fix it? Like, no, this works just fine for me.
What about you, Melanie?
I think my stubborn trait is that, like, I just want to get my point across and, like, make sure, like, my side is heard. And so, like, I'll repeat myself like 20,000 times just so, like, yeah, but you're not understanding me. Like, this is what I mean. And they'll be like, no, I get you. And I'm like, no, you're really not getting me, because if you did, then we would be doing it my way, because my way is better. But yeah, I'm like very hard and fast on that. Like, listen to me, and that's the deal.
You ready for some questions from the chat?
Sure am.
All right, bring it. There we go. Can you see them?
Okay. Yeah. So, is it Sticazzi? I think it's Sticazzi. Yeah. Like, when I was in Milan, they were teaching me how to be a proper just to fuck people up with my words, and just I'm here, so I don't get to fuck people up with my words.
Okay, say it again.
Sticazzi.
And what does it mean?
These dicks.
These dicks. Okay.
Yeah, it's like these assholes. Yeah, something like that.
It sounds bad.
Yeah.
It's not
well,
like,
when you say it and then
angry.
When you say it and then you use the hand gestures, I mean, that's where it really comes in. It's like stucazzo.
Yeah, and I think it's like
really
stucazzo is like fucker over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
I got called one time by this old lady. I got called svashim one time.
Tell me more.
Do you know what that means?
No.
It means I'm a sperm head.
Well, aren't we all kind of?
Aren't we all kind of?
But like this lady out of the blue, she's just like, questa svashim. And I'm like, what does that mean? It was a word I'd never heard before.
And good day to you, ma'am.
Yes. And then I asked somebody, and they were like, that means sperm. And I was like, okay. It definitely.
Like you were about to say, I asked my mom, but then
I was gonna say I asked my dad, but I don't think I I
No,
did.
no.
It was like,
What does this word mean?
Nonna. What does Picasso mean?
You say it at the dinner table. All right, here's
yeah,
another
get a
question.
nice smack across the head. Do you have your own basil plant?
Oh, are we gonna see?
We're gonna go on a
something?
tour.
All right, how do I do this? I don't know how to. Okay.
Are you on a computer
Don't
or a
touch any
phone?
buttons,
I'm on
Melanie.
my iPad.
Oh.
Oh, she's thriving.
I don't know about thriving, but I have 2, and they're picked to death, and I have to water them.
I mean, they're still
And,
green.
They're green, and they're
Yeah.
they're it's Canada in winter. It's really
Right.
it's like a cold windowsill, so they're not thriving,
Yeah.
but they're
They're
there.
green.
Yeah.
Bonus points.
When was the last time you made pizza, Mel? And why wasn't there
Every
more
Thursday.
pizza? And why wasn't there more pizza in this movie? I was very disappointed. I made pizza for dinner tonight in honor of it.
Why wasn't there more pizza?
It was Mama's Pizzeria and Trattoria.
Yeah. Well, Mama abandoned me.
The
So
pizzeria.
I don't know.
True.
I don't know.
It was an abandonment issue.
There was an enormous pizza oven though in that
Yeah.
set. So maybe there were rats. I don't know. Between you, Tim, and Kat, who would win?
I could answer
Italian
this
pizza?
one.
Go ahead.
I would think Tim.
Yeah, I think so. I wish it was me. It
Do you
bugs me
have
that it's
any
not.
interest in like ever getting into the restaurant business? Is that like a thing you would ever want to do?
No.
Just open the doors to your house every Thursday when you make pizza.
A little. I'd
sell
rather
it
do
out of
that.
Sell it out the window.
Because here's the thing. I'm going to show you my other thing.
I thought you were going to show us the toe. I'm scared.
No, the toe comes as dessert. No. Where's my thing that I'm showing you? I just love that question because look.
Oh,
You see
did
that?
you do that? Did you like do a celebrity version or something?
No, I did a show with the guy, with one of the chefs. And I was like, oh my God, I love your show so much. And then he's like, do you want an apron? And I was like, do I want an apron? And then I put it on and I took a picture. And I sent it to my mom and I was like, guess what? And I tried to trick her to think that I was on MasterChef. Not my best story.
She didn't buy it.
Real nice.
No. A Negroni. I love a good Negroni. Yeah. We're like, ooh.
The only thing that I don't drink alcohol really, but I like a capirosca.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Capirosca is, I don't know exactly what's in it, but you have to kind of like muddle it while you're drinking it because they put like cane sugar at the bottom and like it has fruit on the bottom. So you get these like thick short straws and it's in a short glass and you basically like muddle while you drink and you like mix.
That sounds labor intensive. No.
It's not. It's just like because I don't know.
It just sounds longer when
Now,
Mela does it.
mind you, I haven't been to Italy in like 5 years, and I haven't, and that was the last time I had one. And I don't, like I said, I don't drink often, but like when I do, I just like it.
What's it called?
A capirosca.
Okay.
A capybara. It's a capybara.
Capybara, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
delicious.
it's capoeira, the Brazilian street fighting capoeira. It's either capirosca or capirosa. It's one of those things.
Okay.
You see the next question?
Okay. Was there a dish featured on that you've never made but would like to? No. There was one giant fish.
The branzino.
Yeah.
Branzino. I've had that in Sicily. Everything comes with eyes. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I
can only have that if someone debones it for me because I can't. That's labor intensive because you got to pick out all like the little pin bones and stuff like that. I can't have that unless it comes like already ready to eat and like stuffed into my food hole.
All right, we'll do one more viewer question and then we'll do our wrap up question. Sound good?
This sounds great.
Okay. That's a big one. Can you see that?
Okay, I'll read it out loud because I'm not reading fast enough. Okay. My most special memories were with my Nana, especially in the kitchen. Were there any special memories that you hold dear that tonight's movie may have brought to mind? Yeah, there were a couple. Well, again, just like cooking in the kitchen with my Nonna. We had this little, like they were poor, and they had like a little, the back of a truck they found, and my grandpa put it on a, like they just owned a little patch of land, and so that's where, so we would cook. That was like their little house, and they would cook on the stove, and I just remember it was tiny, and my nonno had like a field of tomatoes and like just super Italian. And he would play games with, like, he would pour the wine, but then he would and then here's the top of the glass, and that was his joke, like he would fill it and then watch the guests
like a little bit over
without spilling it, because they'd be like, anyway,
you had a little too much, you can't keep it.
Yeah,
Sounds like an Italian food truck.
The original Italian food truck.
But they had a bed in it.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. They were really smart. And yeah, I think also it just reminded me of my mom's best friend who passed away. And Mama really reminded me of her.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was really special, just to, like, I never had closure with her. And so just to have, like, this movie was like a way to kind of be like, I'm sorry and I love you.
Yeah, you mentioned that in another interview you did, that it was like you kind of jumped at the chance to do this because it was something like that you really don't get to do often.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it was like one of those, it was like brought back a lot of that, heritage and stuff for you.
Yeah.
Is that like something that you look for now, or why you weren't getting kind of, or taking roles like that previously, like the Italian heritage? And because you mentioned in the beginning when we started talking, like you were kind of embarrassed about, using the Italian words and things like that. I was the same way when I was a kid.
Yeah.
People
it's because you
made
never
fun.
feel like legit because
Yeah.
you grew up here. You know? So then you're like, but you're more Italian than me, so I'm like a poser. And it's just like this weird thing we have in North America, I think. Like I grew up going to Italian classes, and on Saturdays, every Saturday I went to Italian school, and I just remember everybody looked so Italian. And I was like this, and I just felt like I don't belong here. I don't deserve to say these words, which is dumb, but and so yeah, it was fun to play in an Italian movie, and
not mafia,
which is like,
because you did that on what was it, Bad Blood, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And no, it was just like Lorraine Bracco and I were talking about it. She's like, I wanted to do this movie. This isn't how she talks, but kind of.
It is actually
this movie because I want to sit down with my grandkids and they can watch a movie and nobody gets shot.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's my kids can't watch anything I'm in.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
That's very sweet. What's ahead for you, Mel? What is something that you're looking forward to, whether it's the next project or a trip? Like, what is something you're looking forward to?
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say there are some cons coming up, and if all goes well with the world, then we'll be able to go to those. And there's one in Italy, so I'm very excited for that. I'm going to take the family, I hope.
Ooh.
And yeah.
Have you not gone with them yet?
Not with my boys.
Oh, okay.
No, I went with my dad, and I was supposed to go with my dad and my husband, but I couldn't go because I had to work. So then my dad took my husband. And my husband was We're done. We are done.
You said you went to Italian school. Are you putting your kids in Italian school, or are they too
No.
I was gonna say American, but like are they too like Canadian?
Yeah, well,
Oh.
no, I actually would, and my son would actually love that, but just no time. And then
Right.
now with COVID, but like even without that, there's just no extra time.
The only thing they have to learn is where's the bathroom, the curse words, and how to order food and possibly like coffee and stuff. That's pretty much
Exactly. And they're learning French, so it's so
yeah,
transferable.
because they're Latin languages, so they all they all pretty much. That's great. And so work-wise, what do you have coming up? We know you directed some stuff, perhaps the Hardy Boys, if you wear a shirt or something like that.
Nice.
Hey, so now just real quick, you asked the guy for the Master Chef apron. Can I get that shirt at the next con? You want to give me that? No? All right.
Nope.
Boundaries, Laura. Boundaries.
I know.
Good for you, Mel. Good for you.
You know why though? Because it's actually my husband's. Like I gave it to him, and I keep stealing it.
Okay.
But I am working on something so fun and cool right now, and I can't. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what it is.
Is it the sex show? Because it was announced. Is it the sex show? Yeah. What's the name of that show, Anne? You had it written down. The End of Sex. Isn't that it?
Where you play Wendy?
Oh no, I was allowed to say that.
Okay.
That was really fun, but I'm done that. I'm finished that. That's where the threesome thing came into play. And then I forgot it was there.
That was great though. Thank you for that.
So yes, so I'm working on something else, which as soon as I can say it, I will, because I cannot live like this.
Are you
I just don't want to get fired.
No, but that's great. We can see like the excitement is palpable. You're like,
well, you know that whatever it is, and whenever it comes out, we're here. You can come back on, promote it with us, and we can get it out to the masses. Do you think you'll get called back from Hallmark, even though you had for the majority of the thing the threesome on you? Do something else with Hallmark, maybe with some of the Winona people, since they're part of the Hallmark family too.
Like,
here's a question: if you could make a Hallmark movie, depending on like Christmas movie, like their niche market, like Christmas or like Valentine's or whatever, with people that you worked with on Winona, so Kat, Tim, Danny, whoever. And they have to follow the kind of Hallmark formula. So you need your lead person, you need a villain, you need a love interest, and you need the sassy best friend. Who's playing those four characters?
Okay. I'm making.
Look at this is what a brilliant mind looks like in action.
Yeah.
That's a lot that you just did there. That's a lot of pressure.
Damn, her shoulders just got weighted down, Anne.
It was worth it for the laugh.
Listen, okay. Well, I was just going to say it's going to be Valentine's, because that would be so fun, because we just did that.
Right.
And I don't know. What were the options?
Who's your lead? Okay, we need a lead. Who's your lead? Pick somebody. Who's your lead?
Shake it up.
Dom. Okay.
Dom is that cat person. She's has been.
Okay.
Who's all over the place?
Who's your love? Who's the love interest?
Me.
Okay. Who's the sassy best friend?
Tim.
Tim. Okay. And then that would make Kat the villain, or who else would be? Okay.
Wow.
It's not great.
Smooth. That no, it was good. Straight to script. Like wow. Straight to series.
Here was my thinking, in case you were wondering. I think you guys should remake A Christmas Carol with Kat as Ebenezer Scrooge.
Sure. I see
you as Bob Cratchit. And
wait, which one's Bob Cratchit?
He's the worker, Ebenezer's worker, with Tiny Tim was his kid.
I work for Kat?
Yes, you would work.
Tim is Tiny Tim.
Tim could be Tiny Tim, yeah.
But
then we need a Jacob Marley
That's not
So-
what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, Tim could be Jacob Marley, and like Danny Kine could be one of the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. No, that
She's
perfect.
definitely a ghost.
Danny Kine could play all three ghosts.
Yeah.
We got Widow. We got regular Mercedes playing the Ghost of Christmas Past. Widow Mercedes playing the Ghost of Christmas Present. Vamp Mercedes playing the Ghost of Christmas Present, and Widow Mercedes playing the Ghost of Christmas Future. Those three ghosts. Boom.
Why am I the one who gets like the least screen time?
Fine. Do you want to play Ebenezer Scrooge? Do you want to be a ghost? Like, honestly, I'm not even making this movie.
I don't think
kind
it's
of
going
want
to
to be a
picked up.
ghost.
Okay, so you could
think
be
it
a
has
I
a
don't
ghost.
think this is
I don't
going
think it's going to
places.
get picked
It
up.
doesn't have
It's
legs.
not.
really not
We
that.
just need.
Much
We
like
need.
Tiny Tim. It
I mean,
doesn't
you're
have
We
probably
need
going
a-
to have to audition.
Well, we don't
so-
even have a direct. Do we need a director? Can you direct? I mean, I think you can direct,
you?
right? Do you want to direct it?
No, sounds
Okay.
awful.
It's horrible. Can it?
Okay.
Sounds like
They've
a-
they've just made like 12,000 remakes of it, but it's a bad story, sure.
There's no room for you in showbiz,
I
Laura.
just think there's egos. I just think
Okay.
the people you've named, it's just going to be egos.
Oh yeah,
be
they're
a mess.
terrible.
Off the wall.
Divas
they-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're-
Thank
Listen-
you so much for coming and chatting with us tonight.
Yeah, we
It was
really
a
appreciate it.
And
Mel,
thank
really
you
we love you.
for tweeting.
love
We
you
had a
too.
blast. We're going to get off the live, say goodbye to everyone, but don't hang up. We'll see you in the back room. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see you in the back door.
Okay. Bring the
Okay.
Coke. Okay.
We'll
Okay.
bring the brioche and chop that up.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Good.
We'll
Thanks,
catch up with
guys.
you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye.